Okay, this is May 22nd, 2025. I'm here at the home of Brenda Kaufman in the city of La Habra Heights. So I'm going to stand back, Alex, in the family room with my back to the fireplace. Okay, looking back at the kitchen. So first thing you notice, there is a soffit in the kitchen that's at 96 inches. The center of the light box is 104 inches. The soffit in the family room here, or the ceiling in the family room, is 96 inches. Okay, and then the ceiling over the patio doors are 108 inches, but then you can see how it kind of goes back down to 96, okay? And the reason why I point that out is in the family room, she'd like to recenter the fireplace and then have cabinets on either side of the fireplace, okay? And the kitchen, really open to design ideas. So would like to get rid of the island. The problem that she has with the island is that it just gets in the way of everything. So wants to kind of open it up a little bit, get rid of the walk-in pantry, and then close off that pony wall, that wall there, and basically run all of the fridge and the cooktop wall ovens all along this L shape. Still having a peninsula, open to, again, any design ideas. Wants to square off the window, doesn't want a kitty corner, so maybe square it off with the sink. And then in the kitchen nook area, do like banquette seating in there. So let me just show you what it looks like from this side. Okay, so my back is in, here's the kitchen nook here, here's the staircase going downstairs. So there's two staircases, there's one here and there's one, on the upstairs, which I'm gonna show you in a minute. Okay, so here is the kitchen here as it exists, and then the family room. And then as far as style, wants a coffee station over where that drywall is. There is actually another cabinet here in the family room, which they do want to include. Okay, and then Brenda was also saying that there is some space behind the staircase. So in the back of the pantry, that wall there is a closet, but then here's a staircase here. So, you can see a closet right there. So would like to be able to access even more pantry space from the back of the pantry, so not sure how much there is under the staircase. And then as far as style, looking for transitional style, shaker style cabinets that are stained, kind of a medium shade of stain. So here's the stain color that she's looking for. And then a quartzite countertop, backsplash, not sure if it's going to be the same quartzite or another material. Depends on, if the countertop is busy, then doesn't want the backsplash to be the same. So again, undecided on that. And then on appliances, we'll buy all new appliances. So starting with the fridge, 36-inch fridge, may buy a built-in, depending on budget. 27-inch double wall ovens with a 27-inch folding door, a microwave someplace in the kitchen, a 36-inch cooktop. Right now there's a downdraft, but wants to do it with a hood, so we need to vent it to the outside. A new sink that is not kitty corner, new faucet, new 24-inch dishwasher. Okay, and then wants to have a coffee station somewhere in this area here. The pantry, again, the drywall can go away, and then we're going to close up that wall there. That's the back of the staircase there. Okay, so that's it for the kitchen. And then as far as flooring, wants to replace all the floors, the entire house, with engineered wood floors. So there are two staircases. The house is 37 square feet, plus the staircases, and there's two of them. Engineered wood floors everywhere, and add another 10% for material. And then this archway right here, it's the only doorway that has an archway, so wants to square that off. And then other work that they'd like to do, and again, this is that back of the kitchen staircase. So this is the downstairs back. So This is one of two baths. So the downstairs bath is a tub combo. Wants to do a shower only, and everything in here will be new, so just a small bath. And then there's other work that they'd like to do, like replacing the front door. There's pictures of the outside of the door in a nutshell. Wants to redo this entire staircase and kind of square it off, change the angle of it. And then there's going to be some railings on the upstairs, which I'll show you in a minute, that would have to match the new staircase. In the living room, wants to close up the French doors and then do a big stone fireplace, similar to the stone fireplace that they're looking to do in the family room. So it's going to be two fireplaces, close up those French doors. Also would like to replace all of the doors and windows in the house. Right now they have wood doors and windows. They had Chad Anderson come out, but it was really expensive. So wants to see if you know somebody that's going to be more reasonable. And then we're going to go upstairs. So upstairs there is a Jack and Jill bath, and wants to reconfigure the Jack and Jill bath so it's going to service these two bedrooms. So here is the entrance to one of the baths. So there's a vanity here, there's a vanity over there. Would like to consolidate it all into like one double sink vanity, and then do a shower only like now, but have it a steam shower. Okay, so this is the upstairs Jack and Jill bath number 2. All right, that should be everything. Thank you.